ask you a question. Have you ever looked back in life and thought, why do I keep ending up in the same situations? The same kind of mistakes, the same kind of stress, the same kind of people, just a different year. When you are inside it, it all feels random. It's not because life is chaotic. It's because we, humans, are terrible at seeing our own patterns. In this video, we'll learn why this happens and how AI is becoming one of the most powerful tools to help us reveal patterns that we did not know we were repeating. Let's understand this with an example. Imagine someone who says, I don't know why I'm always burnt out. They change jobs, they change teams, they even change cities, but burnout follows. From the inside, it feels like bad luck. From the outside, it's a pattern. Overworking before asking for help, ignoring early warning signs, pushing through exhaustion until collapse. The pattern was always there, they just couldn't see it. And that's not a personal failure, that's a biological limitation. Our brains evolved to spot immediate danger and not long-term trends. We are good at recognizing sudden dangers and clear cause and effect, but we are bad at recognizing slow repetitions and subtle correlations. Cognitive science calls it the recency bias and the narrative bias. We remember the last things that have happened to us. We create stories to explain it, but we filter out the part that does not fit our story. Our brain is basically a storyteller and not a spreadsheet. For most human history, this limitation did not bother us. Because life was repetitive, the roles were stable and the choices were limited. If anything went wrong, the causes were also limited. It was either injury, it was either conflict, food, or weather. But today, life is abstract. Today, stress does not come from lions. It comes from patterns. The sleep schedule, the information overload, the work overload, and the relationship dynamics. The problem is not intelligence, it's complexity. Complexity hides patterns from human mind. But here's the dangerous part. When you cannot see patterns, you simply blame yourself or the world. You think, I am unlucky, I am bad at relationships, I don't have work-life discipline. But it's often none of these. It's the repeated structure that you never map. The same emotional triggers, the same kind of decision under stress, the same timings. Because patterns don't really announce themselves, they whisper. AI doesn't understand you like a human does, but it can do something that humans can't. AI can track. AI can look out for weeks and months of data, compare language patterns, notice repetitions over time, and spot correlation you emotionally ignore. For example, it can notice how your tone changes before a burnout, how your decision-making shifts under pressure, and how certain thoughts precede certain outcomes. AI does not judge the patterns, it simply reveals them. Don't think of AI as your brain, but rather a high-resolution mirror. This is already happening. People using AI journaling tools notice repeating emotional loops. Professionals see productivity dips tied to sleep and workload cycles. Teams use AI to detect burnout signals before the performance drops. Some platforms like Chat Council quietly apply this idea, not by just giving advice, but by helping you notice your emotional and cognitive patterns over time. The goal is not answers, but visibility. Researchers studying human AI collaboration have repeatedly found out that AI is the most powerful tool when augmenting human awareness and not replacing decision making, a principle echoed by institutions like World Economic Forum. The insight isn't new, but the visibility is. In the future, AI will not tell you what to do. It will simply tell you that this has happened before. It usually leads up to here, this pattern is repeating, and this itself changes a lot. Because once you start seeing your own patterns, you regain choices, and awareness beats repetition. The hardest patterns to notice are the ones you are inside. AI does not make you smarter. It simply makes you more aware. And sometimes awareness is all that you need to change that story.